Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today's video will be a full face of me using black owned makeup products. I wanted to just sit down, play around to see, why I love these brands for the items that I purchased. And this was the look that I was able to achieve. So if you want to see the products I used, how I got this look and all of that, make sure you keep on watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. Hi guys, I'm back with another video. We are starting off today's video with a base from Colored Raine in pure white. I wanted something that could really pop because I was going for real bright colors. And today's look is full of black owned products, where what products I did have to complete a full face. I think I only had maybe like one or two that I wasn't able to find a black owned brand for. So yeah, I'm just taking this with one of my Voo Glam brushes and putting that all over my lid. I realized that this base is really thick and you only need a small amount. You don't need a lot. The consistency of it is more like a paint pot versus the liquid form. How P. Louise is, yeah, it's kind of thick, but I enjoy it. So I'm just using that and packing it on with one of my Shop Miss A brushes, and then I'll go in with the Car Beauty sponge to make sure I pat it out to make sure the surface is flat. For the eyeshadow palette, I use the juvia'splace, the Bronze Rustic palette, and I took the red shade paired with that mustard shade and some of that brown shade at the bottom. So I'm taking the red shade and I'm putting that in my outer V as well as my crease using a Ulta brush, a dense eyeshadow brush from Ulta. I wanted to do something different. You all know I always use my browns and my golds. I was like, no, I need to step outside of my box and try something different. Juvia's Place is a black owned makeup company and their eyeshadows are a bomb. The new foundation that just came out, the Radiant foundation, love it. Right now it's probably like in my top 5 of foundations. I absolutely love that foundation. So yeah, I'm taking it and just blending it in my crease. It's kind of hard, well for me it is, to work with the red shades. I haven't mastered working with the red shades, so again, that was another reason why I chose that color today too, because I wanted to actually make it work. And sorry if I sound a little raspy. I'm still getting over this slight cold that is just wearing me out. And then I went in with the brown shade to kind of soften the red in my crease, so my crease didn't look as harsh. You know, I had a contrast between my eyebrows and then my transition color. It just didn't go for my eyebrows too red. And I love that LA Colors brush that I picked up from Walmart in my last Walmart haul. What did I tell y'all? It was $2, $1.90 something. I'm taking whatever base I had left over on my hand and further putting that in the center of my eyelid, because that's where I was going to put that mustard shade at. And y'all know me and yellow shades and how they pick up on my dark skin. So I really needed it to pick up. So I'm like, let me put some more white down just to be safe. And of course it helped. I went in with my finger to pat to make sure that it was flat. And back with another brush. This look was nothing but a whole lot of blending. It was a whole lot of blending. Whole lot of blending. Now the mustard shade, and you'll see once I pack it on how instantly it pops. And I necessarily wasn't going for like to match my bonnet, but when I saw the palette rummaging through my stash again, I'm like, oh, this would be a cute look, not even realizing that it went perfectly well with the bonnet. And the bonnet is from Amazon. I'll make sure to put a link in the description box below if you're interested in it. I have like 2 or 3 of these bonnets, but yeah, they're comfortable, especially if you have like braids or something in your hair, like a lot of hair, like it's really big. So I'm just packing that mustard color shade on the center of my lid, and there's no cut crease or anything, just trying to get an ombre, like a sun look. drink me a little sip of water before my throat starts cracking. Yeah, I had to pack it on, but it wasn't like I didn't have to pack like extremely. I didn't have to like overpack. It still popped. And then I put my favorite Amazon lashes. Guys, my lashes are always listed in the description box. I always use the same lashes from Amazon, and they're always down in the description box if you were wondering. So I went in with my Fashion Fair primer, Fashion Fair Skin Priming Syrup, and it has a peach tint to it, and it's okay. I'm just so used to my Elf Cookies and Dream that I compare everything to that. And I shouldn't, but I do. But I mean, it's okay. It had my makeup sitting well, sitting flawlessly. So I had no issues with the primer. So I had to take my Elf Camo Color Corrector in orange to color correct because I didn't have a black owned color corrector. And I wanted to sit down and do this video, not just because it's Black History Month, but because there are a lot of Black-owned brands out there. Example, Fenty Beauty, Pro Filter Foundation. I use the shade 420, and as you can see, it's skin-like. This claims to be a soft matte foundation. Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. And as you can see, it's just giving a skin-like finish. Every time I put this foundation on, I'm always blown away about of how skin-like it is. And I'm using my Real Techniques number 80 brush. I love that brush. But yeah, and then you don't need a whole lot. You just need a very little bit of that foundation. Thread Beauty is new. Well, not new. It came out last year, and I know I get mine from Target. And you all have seen me use this foundation stick in 210 to contour with. And I also use my juvia'splace I Am Magic matte full cover matte concealers. 16 being the lightest. I put that up top, and then I went in with number 10 and put that on the bottom because 16 was kind of a lot bright. More brighter than I wanted, but still beautiful. I enjoy these concealers from Juvia's Place. And matter of fact, I see Thread Beauty has come out with some concealers. I have them in my Target cart. I'm going to pick some up. I'm going to order some because I like Thread Beauty. I really do. And so I'm blending it out with a sponge. Well, blending my contour out with a dry sponge. I think this look today came out good. It wasn't hard to complete, and the products I used blended really well together. I didn't have an issue trying to make it work. Spray my face with my NYX spray. I don't have a black owned makeup spray. I wonder who was it. I'm quite sure Beauty Bakery probably sells a makeup spray. Not quite sure if Fashion Fair does. Not even quite. I don't think Fenty has one. So then I took a damp sponge to blend out the highlighted areas, the concealers. And to set my concealer, I went in with my Beauty Bakery flour powder, setting powder in Plantain Caramel. And it's like a really dark, deep banana shade geared toward women of color. Beautiful. I really had to blend a whole lot today. Really had to blend a whole lot. Now, that's the setting powder from Beauty Bakery. I need to pull that out more often also. When I used it today, I realized how nice it was and the reason why I enjoyed it so much. So I need to pull that out more often. just setting it with a Real Techniques brush first. I like to use setting powder to set my powders versus a sponge. I'll use a brush, a brush first and then go in with the sponge to bake with. Then I took a random blending brush from Amazon just to blend out that nose contour before I forgot, because I can sometimes forget, hey, wait a minute, you didn't blend out your nose contour. What are you doing? So this is the other thing that I didn't have a powder from a black owned brand, and that's my Makeup Forever face powder, press powder, and Y505. Now for lip gloss, I thought this was a matte lipstick, but it's not. It's from Mented Cosmetics, and it's in baby brown, and it's a lip gloss. Even though my lip combo still came out beautiful, I thought it was a matte lipstick, but it still came out pretty. So I'm gonna leave it on my desk because I'm gonna use it some more this week, and that's me fanning because I thought it was a matte lipstick. And then I put on top of it Juvia'splace gloss in Oasis, and it is a gold gloss with a lot of reflex in it, and I absolutely fell in love with this lip combo. So don't be surprised if you see me with this combo more often. And I'm just showing y'all the lip combo because I really liked it. I really liked it. Spray, and then we're done. Okay, guys, made it back, and this is the completed makeup look using black owned products. I'm not disappointed at all. I love Juvia's Place. I love Fenty by Rihanna. Mented. I thought this was a matte lipstick, but it's actually a gloss, still a chocolate gloss, and it's still pretty. I was over there looking in my lipstick and lip glosses, and I'm like, hey, I never used this, and I had to have gotten it from like Target or somewhere, but I'm gonna keep this on my desk for this week because I love a brown pair with the Juvia's Place lip gloss in Oasis. I think this was, I don't know, from their Nubian Earth collection. Yeah, Fashion Fair primer, not a bad primer. Y'all know that I love my e.l.f. cookies and dream, but this is not a bad primer. I'm just not used to using it. It did blur my pores. It's smoothing. Just, I need to keep it on my desk because I only have probably about this much left. And if I could just finish it, I need to finish it. So I'm going to keep that on my desk. I've always loved the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealers. It's a matte full coverage concealer. And as you can see, I have 4 shades. The higher the number with Juvia's Place, the lighter the shade is, the colors are. So I used shade 16 and shade 10. 16 reminds me of my Born This Way concealer in sand, which is a little lighter than I really like to use all the time. So that's why I went in with shade 10 to kind of like deepen it just a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I cover everything. Beauty Bakery Better Not Bitter setting powder in caramel, plantain caramel. Beautiful banana shade for brown skin, dark skin. Girls, this is a beautiful, another item I'm going to leave on my desk to use this week. And this was my first time, probably my first time or second time playing with the bronze Rustic palette from Juvia's. I had no idea what look I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted it to match this head wrap that I have. So that's how I was able to achieve this look. So drop down and let me know what you think. And you saw the colors. The colors were easy to blend, which Juvia's Place eyeshadows are bomb. What's one more thing? Oh, the colored Raine base in white. If you're looking for an affordable eyeshadow base, of course you could always use concealers, but if you really just want a base, colored Raine, which is black owned, is a very pigmented, it's thick. So you don't have to use that much, and whatever bright shades you put down, it's really going to stick. So yeah, this is the completed look, y'all. Drop down and let me know what you think. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.